The bankruptcy of opposition party is so much that they had to, they were forced to nominate or think of a person like Farooq Abdullah as a president of this country. Farooq Abdullah's hands are soaked in blood. He has always been a terror supporter. He has always been a Pakistan supporter. He has always supported terrorism in Kashmir along with other members of the Gupkar gang. And thinking him as a president of India will be is a shame on nationalism of this country.
A man whose hands are soaked in genocide cannot be president of India. It is shocking that Dr. Farooq Abdullah's name is being proposed by the opposition parties, especially Mamta. Mamta Didi, no wonder that everyone in this country is worried that Bengal may be the next Kashmir. If you continue to harbor and support jihadi elements and people like Dr. Farooq Abdullah, the genocide of Hindus will continue in this nation.
So these are the reactions that are coming in. People in Jammu and Kashmir upset with this decision of the opposition, calling it a betrayal of their emotions. They did not speak up when the genocide was happening in the valley, and now promoting Farooq Abdullah for the post of the president in the upcoming elections. So the BJP has also questioned this move of the opposition.
Now the opposition believes that if Farooq Abdullah becomes the president, it would be a matter of pride for Jammu and Kashmir, better than some BJP stooge becoming the president. This is in fact a reaction that came in from Handa, while the Kashmiri Hindus are highlighting the allegations against Farooq Abdullah. Let's go across to Pradeep Datta now. Pradeep, of course, Kashmiri Pandits are angered. They are outraged over this particular development, the opposition's proposal, their choice that Farooq Abdullah would be a suitable candidate.
Yes, in fact, Kashmiri Hindus are not happy with the decision of the opposition to have Farooq Abdullah as their candidate for the top post, because they feel there are two things. One, they feel that Farooq Abdullah is responsible for genocide at a time when the Pak-sponsored terrorists were targeting them. Farooq Abdullah acted as a mute spectator. He did not utter a word, and he ran away to London. And everybody knows what was the fate of the Kashmiri Hindus. More than 5 lakh were forced to move out of their homes, and till date they are living in homes away from their homes. And the second thing is that for presidential post, you need to have a candidate who has got a clean track record, not a person who is already being called by the enforcement and he is involved in JKCA scam that is runs in lakhs of rupees. That money was meant for the sports person. How come a person who has swindled that money be ever made the president of the country? Because for president of the country, you need a person who is a literary figure, you need a person who has a clean track record, you need a person who is not into the corruption, and you need a person who has not got the hands soaked in blood. That's what actually the Kashmiri Hindus are asking. They are saying that his hands are soaked in blood. He is responsible for the genocide of Kashmiri Pandits. He is the one who had been continuing with the policy of appeasement. He had been the one who had been trying to glorify terrorists like Yasin Malik. Many a time they say that we have seen Farooq Abdullah rubbing shoulders with terrorists like Yasin Malik, responsible for killing of Air Force officials, responsible for killing of Kashmiri Pandits. But Farooq Abdullah never ever uttered a word against them. He always tried to glorify the villain. But while as the Kashmiri Pandits were always, their pain was discredited, even today, when Kashmir Files tried to highlight their pain, he tried to ridicule that movie. He said this was nothing but exaggeration. That's what happened. We have seen the controversial statement coming from. They are saying that this man is continuously sprinkling salt on their wounds.
That's
even
right.
After 32
right.
years.
Pradeep, stay on with